we're going to be doing a few puzzles, and then after that, against the Pablo bot, I'll just do a 5-minute one, and I'll try to go through it really quickly. A lot faster this way. All right, this is checkmate. King can't get out. If I go here, he takes, and then it's checkmate. He can't come out because of this, and he cannot take the pawn because of the bishop. All right, I take, and that's checkmate. He's in check. He can't move forward. He can't get out. No escape. Checkmate is basically no escape. This is the best way to explain it. For anyone who doesn't know too much, that's checkmate. He's under attack. He cannot leave. There is no escape. This is check. The bishop has his cover. He cannot move forward, and his pawn's in the way. And that is checkmate. So there's no escape. No escape at all. Check. He can't move, and there's nothing to take the queen, so that's checkmate. Check, the same thing. This is another one. And let's see here. Looks like it might be a not an immediate checkmate, or is it? Right here, there's nowhere from. He's in attack. He can't go here or here. So what's left is this right here. This is checkmate. Kind of reminds me of bonus mate a little bit. Here, oh yeah, I love this pawn on the 6. This is usually a very good indicator of a checkmate coming soon. This is a check. The king can't escape because this pawn. So this is checkmate. No escape. No escape at all. See, this is a check. Well, he can move. Don't like that too much. Oh, check. He can move. And this is a checkmate. He can't go here because the bishop. He can't take it because the queen. Yes, that's actually pretty nice. I like that. Or that too. And then he go up one. It was the same thing either way, except for one of them he was able to how do I put it? He was able to take something in that one. All right. This is a check, basically a scholar's mate pattern. The king can't move. This is in the way. I mean, it looks like a free, and then a check, and then you take. Yeah, you just basically take everything. A check, only move, and then take, checkmate. There's no escape. It's all covered. He's blocked in. It's important to go here first. If you go way back down, it won't be checkmate. His king has to be over. If his king was here, he'd be able to defend. Because a rook, he'll be able to take the rook after that if he was still right there. So it's really important for the king to move over one. That's why you have to do that. That is the reason why. This check threatens the queen, right? So that's like pretty important. And I don't think it's checkmate. I think you just take the queen. Yeah, because you go here, you just take the bishop. So you just take the queen. You're winning basically 2 bishops versus a queen. Queen can usually win that. I say usually because like most of the time, I'm pretty sure it depends on position. King was over one, and the same thing. You made him move over one. If you go down here, the same thing. He would be able to take it. So you gotta do this first. This is a checkmate. Can't take it. He can't move over here because the bishop. You take, and he can't make it in time. You just make a queen. You pretty much just. And I can block this. There he goes. Nice try. This right here, he'll take it. This here. He can take it. And then you can take the rook over here. So you win queen and 2 rooks for that. Let's see here. I did pretty good. 18 while explaining. That's pretty good. Usually I just whip them out, you know. That's actually not that bad. Not that bad at all. But I guess I'll let it run out. That's pretty good. Let's play against Pablo now. I'm all warmed up. Always do puzzles before games. Always do puzzles before games. Very important. It's kind of like a warm up, you know. Like the E4 is my favorite, so I'm going to do my favorite. D5. Now I can play the regular Scandinavian, or I can play a really weird gambit line. Personally, I'm just gonna go ahead and let me look at the chat. Let's see if there's okay. I don't want to miss anything. I don't have it live streaming on Facebook like I normally do, so I forgot my password. So I can log in on my app, but I forgot the password, so I can't do that. So I'm thinking about going here, and he can take. It's like a really weird line. I'm just gonna play solid. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Goes here. I'm not gonna defend. I'm not gonna go after. I'm just gonna basically get myself ready to castle. I'm not gonna too worry about this pawn. All right. Looks like he might be trying to come in here somehow. I mean, but there's not much he can really do. I mean, he can't go here or here with the queen, so he's not like looking for checks. So I'm gonna go castle. Everything looks okay. That's a little weird. I can take it because it opens up the king, and if he takes it with the queen, he's in trouble because my bishop. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it. I think it's a really good move here. I think that was a bad mistake because of en passant. He can also take with a bishop, but I got this right here under attack. So my plan after this would be to try to make sure he can't castle. Would be the idea. I'm also going to take this right now because he can't take it with the queen. You got to take it with the pawn, and then strike at the pawn. I'm thinking about striking the pawn or just doing this immediately, but he can't also block here. I think I'll take now. I'll take now. Yeah, because I can hit the pawn. And this right here is the pawn again. And I'm not entirely sure what he can do about that. I mean, maybe he can try to go for a checkmate, but then I can just, yeah, I'll just take that. So it looks all right. I hope you do see what I'm up to. Now this right here is an attempt to open it up, but he can just take it with the knight. It's not really that great. I also can prepare it. Yeah, like I'm going to prepare it. I want to rip open the center as fast as possible. I don't like that. I don't like that too much. Not for me, at least. If I do this now and he takes, I can take. And I'll just lose a piece for a pawn. And he doesn't need to be here anyways because he was attacking here. So he castles queenside. I still want to rip open the center, but do I want to do it right now? If he takes, I can take, he can take, I can take. We would just trade everything off in the center. And then I'll be able to develop my knight. And I mean, is it bad or no? I don't think it is. I mean, I lose my pawn. My extra pawn. I can go over here. I actually like that a little bit more. Move the queen over and come up. You'd be able to take. No. I kind of want to just open this up. And I'm not worried about my pieces being in the back, because if I go this way and attack this way, then I would be able to have an attack that way. So I'm not too worried about it. I also don't like this move, but I can't just take it because he's defending it. So maybe no, that's a free pawn. So I kind of want to do something here, but I have to worry about this first. So maybe here. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like this right here, and I can't defend here because he has 2 pieces to my 1, and he'll be able to take the pawn. So I don't like that either too much. I didn't realize I didn't like my options that well. That's kind of bad. So because I don't like my options, and I don't like the idea of trying to do this because just to get my knight space, I think I'll just sacrifice the pawn. Just sacrifice it. I don't see too much of what to do. Last piece of sacrifice, that was a sacrifice. So now I can bring the knight in, the bishop in. My development is very simple. But if I move my knight in, he can go here. So I think I'll move this pawn first, and then I'll bring my knight in. And my bishop. Okay, now if I do my bishop here, he can't attack it. Yeah, I'm going to do that because I can attack his rook. Trying to get all my pieces involved and attack this pawn, have this square controlled. Just really simple. He's defending it now. Now if I take here, he takes here. Yeah, I'll do that. That's not too bad. I'm not worried about this pawn. I feel like me infiltrating here is a really good for me. That's a fork. I shouldn't have moved so fast. I think I was winning too many games, and now I'm like, yeah, I just do whatever. And this happens when you do whatever. So now he's winning. Yeah, it is. All right. This is actually good practice for me. Even though he's actually like pretty easy to beat when I actually really pay attention, this will help me not be so easy for sure. Definitely for psychological reasons, to actually be a pretty good thing for me. Now I can go here and attack this pawn. He can bring it up, have a pawn chain, and attack the base of it. I definitely don't want to do that. If I take and he takes, I can't move my rook in time. He'll just move pawn down. I can't even go here because the knight. So that'll be super bad. That's like getting into endgame territory, and it's a losing endgame. So like, and I know it's losing. So, pointing that. If I move my rook anywhere else, I'll just lose the pawn, and I don't see the benefit because I can't go here because the knight is covering it. So where would I put my rook? Right. So I would have to defend it, which is sad. Very sad. My only chances of doing anything would be if I can take this pawn and bring this pawn up. That's basically it. That's the only chances I have, and it's not something that I can just do. It's something he has to allow me to do. So I'm going to get started on that. Okay, he's attacking that pawn again. Now, should I just let him? And I'm going to block it. So that way if he takes it, he has to take it with a knight instead of the rook. Yeah, I'm going to block it. Because I figured out at least I'll prevent him from making the queen. Now if I take, he takes, and I can't make my queen. All right. Yeah, that's not really working. It's not really working. Like, yeah, this is game over for sure. I like a small thing. I didn't really fully calculate the whole thing, but that's what I get for being super casual, right? All right, so I lost this game, and which is fine. I just play a few mountain games for fun, but so I guess I lost that one. So it was fourth game. Now it's 2-2. That's fine. Okay. Trying to close this up, and then bring my bishops to hit this way. Now, if I go back, he has the option of pushing, and then I won't have a good battery. So I'm just going to do this right now. He lined this up. If he takes and I take, I'm in big trouble. So definitely don't want to do that. I want to defend everything, but how do I go about it? Then he can come here. Yeah, I don't like that too much. I'm going to go create a different battery and see how I can do this well. And just block it. Not entirely sure what his plans can be here. I don't really see much of attack. I have a lot of stuff locked down. I'm not sure what he can do. I mean, even if I can make my center pretty strong if I wanted. If he's planning on going here, I can just take it with the bishop. It's not really that bad for me. I'm going to go ahead and castle just to get away from everything that's going on. Yeah, let's take with my black bishop. Attack this one. If he goes back, I can just block him in. So yeah, so I was pretty sure that was going to be the case. I'm assuming, yeah, I was assuming he was queen over. I thought it was going to go here, but he went here instead. Oh, he wants to make room for his rook as well. So if I block, he'll bring his rook in to hit this again. So I should just let it fall. It's really not that serious to keep. But if I block and he brings in, maybe start attacking, he takes, I take, queen takes. I take, rook takes. Let me see here. I don't like that too much. I can with the bishop up. If he takes. I'm trying to think of how I can just come in and attack something. I don't really see much for attacking, really, to be honest. Let's let him take it. I always can just let him take it. And then bring my queen in this way. Yeah, that's fine. I'll lose a pawn, and then I'll start attacking this way. And I don't see a good way to defend it, so I didn't intentionally lose it, but now it's like a gambit. Because it's like, he can take it, but I have things I can do too. So it's really not that bad. I got 39 seconds left, so I got to whip my moves out. When I go here, he's probably seen it. That's okay. That blocks the queen. So I move my knight in, hitting this square. It's a fork. I can move my queen in here first if I need to, but okay. He did that. I take his rook. All right, it's not too bad. I can attack his other rook. Bishop's defending it. Rook's defending it. He has to move the queen now. How can I make sure that my pieces are well? He can lose queen right here, actually. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. I can call it check. I want to find a good place to go with my pieces. I can bring my rook in here. And I probably should move my pawn up for Luff. And an escape square for my bishop at the same time. Hitting his bishop. I'm going to go here just to trade the queens. Not because it's a good move, but because I'm low on time. And I want to limit the options. Actually, I upped the material a little bit, so it actually is a good move because of that. You really can't attack anything, so I'm just going to go ahead and try to find something to attack and find something to win. I can win the pawn. Now I can win the pawn. His king is completely stuck. His bishop is stuck. Let's just trade him. I think this is technically a draw. I'm not sure if it is or isn't. Now I can just bring this pawn up. Just march it up. Sorry. March it this way. Ooh, I could have took it for free. That was a free bishop. Had a little screw there I missed. But now I can call it check. Bring him in. You can take it. I take. The pawn won't make it. Once he leaves a save to the king, I can just take it with my rook. Or that. Alright, that was a good game. I had to play a game and win after losing to the bot, so that was pretty good. Not sure if you can see the game review. No, you cannot. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know how to switch screens after I start. I have to blow the screens up. All right, that's a good game. I'm gonna get going now. Hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of it.